5 things that I've learned from scaling an e-commerce company to 140K per month. So recently I've been having a fitness brand, fitness Shopify brand, scale to almost 140K per month in the past 90 days, as you can see from the graphic down below here. And in this video I'm gonna go over the main things, the main findings that I've learned throughout this journey. So let's get started immediately. The first thing is AOV is king. So if your marketing mix, if your marketing strategy relies on paid ads as a main traffic source, optimizing your average order value is the most important thing that you should be doing. And in my experience, from what I found out scaling this company, if your average order value is less than $50, it's gonna be pretty tough to scale on Facebook ads without sacrificing your margins. Sure, if you have other sources of traffic, like for example, if you do organic marketing, for example on TikTok, or if you do SEO, this is gonna be a little bit less relevant because your traffic is gonna be cheaper. But as a rule of thumb, you always want to increase your AOV because there are literally no downsides to it and just benefits. So how can you do that? How can you make sure that your AOV is more than $50 so that you can have more margins and scale easier? First of all, if you don't have any product that's expensive, so like for example, the brand here of this example doesn't have any product that is being sold at more than $50, what you can do in this case is, first of all, you can create bundles that make sense and are actually available to the customers. This means don't bundle up something just for the sake of bundling up, but bundle products that make sense and that can work together to help your customers achieve their goal faster. So never bundle up products that are unrelated. Just make sure that the bundles make sense and they actually help the customers to achieve their goal faster or better. Second thing is this works very well for some niches, like for example fitness, food, and the health niche. Add digital products to your offer so you can charge more. The good thing about this is that this doesn't cost money to replicate, so you can create one digital product and you can sell it with the offer without having to spend more to actually deliver the product or the offer. For example, the brand I work with are a fitness tool, and we paired it with a workout plan, with a 10-week workout plan, which was digital, a PDF, so it doesn't cost us any money, but we can replicate it and send it to everybody. Then you can test your pricing. This means simply go on your product page and split test different pricing until you find the sweet spot. For example, if your product is $45, you can split test it at $47, $49, $51, and until you find the best sweet spot of the most revenue per session generated. So it can happen that you test the pricing and your conversion rate goes down, but since the AOV goes up, you still have a boost in revenue even if the conversion is lower. So what you want to do in this case is you want to test your pricing and measure the revenue per session, not the conversion rate, not the AOV, but the revenue per session. Then the last thing that you can do here is you can add upsells throughout your whole funnel. So your landing pages, in your cart, your checkout, and the post-purchase, you want to add upsells, upselling different products that are related to your main one, so that you can push people into buying more and you can push them into adding more elements to the cart and give you more money per purchase. The best place to do this is, as you may know, in the post-purchase moment, essentially, where when people buy the product, they get to a thank you page, and in that thank you page, you show them another offer. And this is where people are more likely to buy. So this is the best place to push new products to increase your AOV. Number 2, this is very important as well. Optimize your traffic before scaling. Make sure your make sure that your landing page and the website have a good conversion rate before ramping up your ads budget. And I got this in first place because the brand that I've been working with did exactly that. They started giving more budget to the ads. They started spending more money on paid ads before optimizing their conversion rate. Because many brands think that somehow the only thing that you need to do is increase traffic to scale, but this is dangerous. Dangerous because if you don't optimize your funnels before ads, you will lose 6 or 7 figures on the table. Like as I was saying before, the brand I've been working with, at a 103K a month, 60 days before working with me, so they're actually doing kind of the same revenue before working with me. but the main problem is that the ads were inefficient because the funnels were optimized. So they were doing 130K per month, but they were spending a lot more money on the ads and seeing a little return because their website and funnels weren't optimized. So they had to cut their budget. They had to get the spend back to previous level, and that way they left a lot of money on the table. So what we've done here is we worked on the funnel optimization, and once we had a better conversion rate, only when we know that the conversion rate is now better and this conversion rate allows us to scale, we push the budget back up. The result, still 130K in revenue, 140K, but with way better margins and with a way better performance on paid ads. How can you do this? How can you increase your conversion rate, AOV, revenue per session, so that you can spend more money on ads? First of all, you want to test landing pages, multiple landing pages, different types to increase the conversion rate. You want to analyze and improve your website, so you want to do A/B testing to find something that can increase your conversion rate, and you want to increase your AOV, which is what we have discussed in the point 1 here. Third, this is something that I never heard anybody talking about, but landing page fatigue is real. So everybody talks about creative fatigue, and I'm sure you've heard about it as well. Where many people see your content and the performance of the ad, so the click-through rate and the customer acquisition goes up. But the same applies to landing pages. Even if your conversion rate is good at the beginning, be aware that it usually drops over time. And even if your CVR is good at the beginning, doesn't mean it's going to be good in 3 to 6 months' time. For example, one landing page that I created for this brand converted at 3.8% at the beginning, which is pretty good, just to drop at around 2.8, 2.7% after 3 months of traffic. The solution to this is make sure to A/B test consistently on your page and improve it over time. So even if your page is great, even if you think it doesn't need optimization, you're probably wrong, because there's always something to improve. And in this case here, once we saw the conversion was dipping, we made some improvements to that landing page, A/B tested them, so we made a list of improvements that page needed, tested them, and got the conversion rate back up at 4%. So the takeaway here is always be A/B testing. Even if your conversion is excellent, even if you are way above average, there's always things to improve, and you need to know that the conversion rate is not going to be that conversion rate for a long period of time, but it tends to drop. So always make sure to split test and improve on your funnels. 4, the more thing you test, the faster you scale. Many brands focus on testing creatives, which is obviously great, but they overlook testing landing pages. And if you want to scale fast, you need both. You need to test different creative angles, which many brands do, different angles and structures, different copy, different content, everything. But you also want to be testing different landing page types. For example, standard landing pages, sales pages, VSLs, listicles, and advertorials. Chances are that if you're going to test both, so different landing pages and different creative angles and structures, you're gonna find a combination that has significantly better ROAS and returns. Once you find something that works better, you find your winner, and the only thing you need to do is to scale it up. So increase the budget to that combination and work on finding more combinations. The more combinations you test, so the more landing pages you test, the more creatives you test, the more likely you are to find your winner. For example, with a fitness brand, we tested listicles. So like, for example, 5 reasons why you need X product. We tested advertorials, which are sales pages disguised as blog posts, and we tested different sales pages. And we found 3 combinations that got us a killer ROAS. And once we had the 3 combinations, we just increased the budget for those, and we had a way better ROAS and paid ads performance. So here, don't worry about the test that fails, because obviously if you're going to test a lot of combinations, you are going to have things that fail. But don't worry about that, because even if you test like 9, 10 different combinations and you have one that works, you just need to ramp up the budget for that one that works, and you're gonna make up for all the losses of the other combinations. So make sure to test different things. Don't be afraid of having combination that fails, because they're just better, and they're gonna give you the way for the winning combinations. 5th and last takeaway, test a lot of marketing angles. So do you want to never think about product saturation ever again? If you do, what you need to do is simply you want to think and test new angles to sell your product daily. So every day you want to brainstorm new ideas on how you can sell your product in a way that other people aren't. Because really, product saturation is not something that is real. The only thing that is real about saturation is angle saturation. If you position and sell your product as everybody else does, in that case, yes, you have saturation. But if you take the same product, the same exact product, and you find new ways of selling it, maybe you can sell it to a different audience, you can sell it using a different benefit, there is no saturation anymore. And with the fitness brand, we did exactly that. It was a fitness tool, which was pretty, it wasn't like a new product, which was completely different from others, but it was a pretty known product that was available pretty much everywhere. We tested multiple angles that nobody else was using, and we found some angles that were working great and that were good for eliminating saturation essentially. How can you do this? As I said before, you need to brainstorm new ideas and angles every day. Think about new ways of selling your product. Think about new group of people, new audiences that might need your product, and come up with marketing angles. So let's say, for example, you're selling a posture corrector, which if you are in the Ecom niche, you know that everyone thinks it's a saturated product. And let's try to come up with an angle for this impossible to sell product. So the best way to find angles is niche down. So for example here, let's say the original saturated angle is we sell a posture corrector to fix your posture. You can nail this down. So you can niche this down to we sell a posture corrector to remote workers who are struggling with back pain and don't have time to exercise. And I guarantee you that this angle here won't be as eased and as saturated as this one. So you can probably sell this product using this angle here because it has been seen over and over and your audience is kind of used to that. But if you niche down and leverage a specific benefit or a specific problem, you can pretty much sell a product for infinite. Other example, let's take the fitness brand that I'm working with. This brand sold a product to make knees healthier. So basically it's a fitness tool to do a specific exercise to increase the strength in your knees and to make them healthier. And the original saturated angle was we sell a fitness tool that makes your knees healthier. So it took that, make it niche down and fix a specific problem. So we sell a fitness tool for basketball players that makes their knees healthier and stronger so they can play more and train more without feeling pain. So in this case, many people probably could be used to this claim here. So we're gonna sell this fitness tool that's gonna make your knees healthier and stronger. But if we say this tool is specific for basketball players, it's gonna make your knees healthier and stronger, it's gonna make you play more, it's gonna make you play better, and it's gonna make you play without worrying about injuries. In that case, we have an angle that has rarely been used and that people are not used to. So the key here is the more angles you test, the less you'll worry about saturation. So always make sure to test a lot of angles, niche down on different audiences, niche down to different problems that you can fix, and you will never worry about saturation ever again. So these were the five key takeaways from scaling a store to 140K per month. Let me know if this video has been helpful for you. I hope it is. If you have any questions, we can drop down a comment down below and I'm gonna help you out. This is it for this video. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.